Hi everyone, it's Rachel here. So I thought I would do another little video today. I'm just moving there we go, I'm moving my cord over there so I don't step on it. So in my little basket here, I've got all my, look how many I made. I made some more of those clips. Some I just did with fabric as well. So if anybody wants to see the fabric ones, that one I think I did on video. This is a fabric one, and then some paper over the top as well. If you want to see fabric ones, I might do some of those as well, but not today. I don't know if I did this one or not. So I'll just quickly, some of them I had already done. Now, it was mentioned to me that some people do it on that side. However, my clips are like that on both sides, you know, where it starts there. So I figure it would catch anyway. What is everyone's thought on that? Because mine are the same on, so there it starts there, but it also starts there on the big one as well. So I figured it probably would catch anyway. So but I might try that because I thought, you know, it might make a difference. So anyway, I'm just quickly going through these. You saw those. Absolutely love these little ones. Oh, I did that one. I'm pretty sure I did that one off video, and I did this one. I really like that. I need to do some more stamping. I did that one. I did this one with some very beautiful precious antique lace, and I love these little ones as well. I think they're really yummy. I might have done that one. This one I certainly did, and I did this one. Absolutely love that. I'll be doing more of those. And here, this one here with some embroidery, bits of lacy bits. This one here, very simple. This one, that one similar, a sideways one. Yep, so I've done a lot of those. They're very addictive. I could have kept on. I've actually got some more prepared here. See, they're prepared to do. I need to do those. Now the other video I watched was, let me just check I'm videoing. I am. Was another one of Laurie's. I don't know. Oh no, I think it's a new one because it was one of those beach journaling thingy-majiggies that she's making. She calls them raggedies. I'm wondering, I imagine that they're inspired by Nick the Booksmith. She did the big raggedies, whereas Laurie does these sort of strips of raggedies, and they're very pretty. I thought I might give those a whirl. So I do have, I'm not going to use any particular sort of, yesterday was a design team project for having a blank, for Medieval Mirage, that's it. But today it's just really going to be, I might do mix. This is from the spine of a book. I like those things. I can't throw those things out. It's just in that basket there. Now this glue is nearly over. Oh, maybe I'll put it there to stand up more. So anyway, I'm just waffling on and not doing anything. So I have to try and think, how did she do it? So these will come in handy. These nice coffee dyed bits will come in handy as well, I think. So I'll pull those out. And I can probably move that box out of the way because I've got plenty there. I mean, there's only so much you can do in an hour. So I'll get rid of that. And what I want to do, I've got in one of my drawers here, which is a new thing since my tidy up, I have put in, I collected up all those laces that I had showed you that were all on the floor and stuff and bits and pieces. And they're in here now in the drawer. But the thing is, if I don't pull the drawer out, I thought about it yesterday, is I just tend to stick to the front, pull out what's at the front. So that way I can get into I can get into more stuff here. That's my point. Anyway, now I did have some sari silk, and I have no idea where I put it. I don't know. Look, see, now I found this. I hadn't seen that for a while, so I'll be needing that. I need, I'll move these out of the way because I'll do those later. These are things that haven't been sorted out yet. So this is this pile here that's got all kinds of things in here that need to be sorted. See, there's Medieval Mirage. There's all kinds of stuff in here. Little birds. so we're going to need some small things, smallish things I should say, maybe that one. I guess they're kind of similar to what we did in the 100-day project where I did those big long ones. It's kind of a bit similar to that sort of thing really. So it's not completely new, that's all I want to say. Not like it's not completely new for me. And we might need a bit of doily, maybe a bit of, what's it called, a bit of, God, I'm struggling, aren't I? A bit of coffee dyed doily would be nice. See, these sorts of things, we need some smaller things. I didn't really print anything out, which is probably not a good idea. Got that one, well that's pretty. So you can use any of these things, I think. I've never done she did them slightly different to what I've done in the past. I think the butterfly might be too big. Probably should have gone through all this stuff before I sort of turned the camera on. Just pull out all these things so I don't have to keep rifling through. Pull out some of Shabby Dabby Doodahs. Might need, you know, some of these things torn up. And that one. That one, we'll grab one of those. Grab those. Depends what colours I sort of end up going with. You never know which direction I'm going to head off in. That one, that was probably too big, but I'll pull it out anyway. Oh, there's something stamped. I can't find, I had the stamp things, now I can't find where I put them. Here's a whole lot of stuff. Just need to use it. Need to be using the things that we print out. Okay, just rambling on. Okay, I'm going to have a sip of coffee. I'm having my last coffee for the day. I just spent, you want to know how long I was at the post office? I just spent, now let me just see before we get going, get cracking. I just need to see if I can find the other sari silk that I had. And no, it's not in there, is it? Well, that would have been just too clever. Oh, what about some, oh, where did I put all those other, who knows, where did I put all of those other, maybe I'll get some of these nice delicate little lacy bits. Those other, what are they called, seam bindings that, you see I've tidied up now. In theory, everything's in the same spot. I wonder where I put those seam bindings that Sue gave me. This is why we don't tidy up. This is why it's not a good idea. Ho-hum. Okay, and now what I can't find, oh, there it is, right in front of me. Okay, calm your farm. Right. Now, how do I do this? I can't remember what Laurie did. I probably should have watched the video before I started doing this. I'm going to tear. I'm just going to start tearing. That's what you do. When in doubt, tear. Just take that little edge off. And she just really, I need my glue book. That's what I need. What will I glue on? Grab this one. Oh, this is a very big one. I don't like, well, I did glue on there yesterday. So, I'm not enjoying that paper under there. It's just not doing it for me. So, Laurie did some long ones, and she did some shorter ones. So, this is not very long, is it? But I think this colour goes better with that. I'm just going to glue it down and then decide what to do. Now, she has that wonderful Fabri-Tac. I don't have that, so I think I'll just use my PVA, and at worst, not my PVA, my Giotto, I could decide to, I mean, this is fairly similar to what we've already done. Might take some seam binding here, and I'm going to grab my, I saw her do this, I thought this was really cool. She put some glue down there, and then smooshed it about, so I'll show you like this, So you put this down here, and then you just, I think I might go back and do a bit of stitching on here. You just sort of slide it up and stick it so it's not flat. Isn't that pretty? Very simple. And then you can then go ahead and put something on it. So I think everything I've got is too big. Might need something else. I don't know. Just put that over there. You just hop over there, mister. Okay, let me see. Do I have, what other scraps do I have? You know, they're kind of dispersed now that they're in this big box. So these, oh, I don't have the link, so please don't ask me for it, but these people have been sending me emails, and I think they have opened on oh, that's already dry, on eBay. Now I don't think I'm going to go and purchase any more from them, because I did have my doubts about where were these patterns coming from, whether or not they're available for usage or not. I think I quite like that. It needs something like this behind it, and that will fray eventually, the other sides, or I could fray it if I was worried about it, but yeah, covers up a bit there. I could put it down lower. There's no reason why it has to go up there. I think I'll glue that down. So get my glue. Put that there. I think there's a reason why Etsy shut them down. I really do. So going back to that, yeah, I do. I think there's been some sort of issue. Okay. And that, in theory, will go on the edge of a page. Now, Laurie, the journals that she's working on, I'm going to come back and do a little bit of stitching on there later. The journal that she's working on, it's all, the pages are torn, and it's all different. Each page, they're sort of different layers, levels, if you know what I mean. Like they're not all at the same, sort of the same width. That's what I'm trying to say. And so these sort of, she puts them on the page and they poke out, if you know what I mean. Like you can, when you turn a page, you can see that glued onto another page because it's slightly smaller than another one. I don't know why my brain is not working today. So this is going to end up looking similar, isn't it? But I do like that. I'm just going to glue that there. Yeah, I think that's going to be nice on there. I just need a little bit of something behind it, I think. Do I need this one, or don't know if I need that one. Maybe put that, or maybe the green. Just a little piece of that up there. No. No, that's not working. Oh, what about maybe a little piece of doily? I do like that. So let's get some glue onto here. As you know, I don't like gluing these things. Okay, and then that will go there, and maybe it can have just a tiny bit of something. Yeah, I think I'm going to glue that down there. Oh, I want to finish off this one first. I can still feel there's glue in here. I probably need to study a little bit more about how to do these. Might have to go back and watch Laurie's video. I'll remember to link it too. I linked the restaurant yesterday. I was a good girl. I remembered. I feel like it needs a bit more colour. I did like the bird, but I feel like it needs more colour. Well, that's pretty. And that's soft and pretty, isn't it? Like you can answer. Oh, I like that. You know why I like that? Because that picks up the coffee dyed paper. And I'm going to use just a tiny bit of this, I think, peeking out from some. Maybe. Let's just see. Let's see what happens.
Hello, Mummy.
Hi, Lulu.
How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm good.
She's dressed today. She's got her clothing on.
Pardon?
Oops, I'm talking. I'm telling you secrets.
I want to know the secrets too.
You want to know what your secrets are?
Yeah.
I just said that you were dressed.
I'm not dressed.
You're not dressed?
I'm wearing pajamas on.
Oh, I thought you washed your hair.
I washed my hair yesterday.
Oh, she's not dressed. I told a lie.
I'm wearing my pajamas.
Oh, she is still in her pajamas. Oh, that's what you did. You straightened your hair. She will be getting dressed though, because we're going to the beach for dinner tonight with my husband's office.
I'm having pizza.
You're having pizza. Are you not going to have fish?
No.
So they go and play occasionally, usually on a Wednesday, isn't it, Lulu?
Yeah.
They go and play volleyball. We're going it later today, so we don't have to sit and wait for them to play.
They asked me to join them.
Oh, we weren't going to go down that early.
I don't know.
They did ask you to join the last time. You said no.
I'm too shy to say yes.
Well, they're all older people, aren't they? Some of them are pretty good players. They play volleyball at the beach, and then we have dinner. I don't even attempt it because I like that. See, you put that on the edge of a page. It'd be very pretty. So basically, when we went to the beach that day, that it was terrible time to be at the beach. I just shut my eyes every time the ball came in my direction. Everybody was laughing. So no, it's not for me. So I've got these two. Maybe I'll just attach those two. It's a bit skinny, isn't it? I'm going to have a sip of coffee. Oh, I've got this. I'm going to make a longer one that can go on the edge. Now these, depending on how strong you make them, these can be or a little tuck spot, or just really a decoration on a plain page. And it's not too much decoration that someone can then sort of go ahead and, decorate further as they like. I just don't. That would be super pretty there. Do I really feel like sitting here and fussy cutting that? Do I? Maybe I'll just do a really vague sort of thing. Now today has already been a really busy morning. I spent 40 minutes at the post office. Can you imagine? It was, I don't know, I normally go just before it closes. Like, I usually go there at about 1:30, closes at 1:45. And normally there are no people there because they've all gone home, and 1 o'clock is really lunchtime here in Italy. They eat around 1:30 because, you know, offices close for siesta. And so normally there's no big line, 6 people in front of me, each one with more things to do than the other. So I literally sat there for about 40 minutes, if not more. I think Lulu thought I'd fallen down a hole going to the post office. And so yes, so that was a bit of a waste of time. And I had to ring my mum. I always have to ring my mum. Even if I've got nothing to talk about, I give her a call. And so that took a bit of time, and just, you know, all this stuff to do. And then so again, it's already after, like, it's already 2:30 in the afternoon, and I haven't gotten to my journals. It happens every single day. It's just, I just can't get there. So tomorrow I'm going to have to get up and dedicate myself. But then we've got something sad to do in the afternoon. Not to do with my phone call from my mum the other day. This is something else. Oh, that's pretty. I think I'll just do that. And could I have a bit of this peeping out just to, oh yeah, I like those colours. Might need a wider piece. Yes, so so tomorrow afternoon I'll be out of the home. Be out tomorrow afternoon. Okay, right, so if I glue that there and then I put something like this here and then this here, not quite in the center, yeah, something like that. So let's just glue this bodgy doily down first. Okay, you're down, and then we'll put this. I love pink and that sort of beigey, tanny sort of colour. They're beautiful colours together. Put that like that. Gluing it to the book. I'm not going to put any fabric on this one. It is a mystery to me, where did I put those seam binding, the seam binding that Sue gave me. I must have put it in, or it's in this drawer. There's so much stuff in this drawer. It already, that drawer needs a tidy up, it really does. So that will go on a page somewhere. So there's another one. So these are just nice quick little projects, and as I had mentioned before, I wasn't quite sure what to do in my videos, whether to sort of video, I need to make all this stuff for journals, whether to video that or not. Most of you have said yes, so I will, but this is something newish for me. Sort of covering up all that pretty pattern there, aren't I? So what can I do about that? Have it on the top. Just put that there. It's very hot today, and I've forgotten to bring my fan in. That's what I've done. Or I think I might go all beige. Oh, isn't that pretty? I think I'm going to put a little bit of fabric or something behind that and just keep it all very beige. Whoops. I probably need to keep examples of these things too, because I do forget about them. That's also a problem. You just forget about what you did. Do I want my... You need to stand up, mister. Just going to attach this to my fabric. And then I'll need my PVA. Yeah, I think I'll just do something simple like that. It will just decorate a page. Nope. Or this one might go. No, I don't want to cover all the bits up, so I don't think I will. Just get some glue here and there. And this paper that I had coffee dyed is become quite robust. Put way too much glue. Just let me see if there's anything else that might like to pop behind there. Yes, maybe just a little piece of that. So I need to grab my wet ones. Didn't do that, did I? Very disorganised. So another fast little project to do, as long as you're feeling inspired, because if you're not feeling inspired, it won't be fast. Okay. Oh, and I need to get rid of that bit there. Got too much glue there. Okay, so that one will need... Oh, I hardly got that showing at all. Well, it doesn't matter, really. Okay, I really do like that. Now, do I have any words? Words would be nice. Anyway, I think I'll leave that. I quite like that. I've got this nice piece here to use. There's nothing too special. And let's find something else. It's a good way to use up your scraps, obviously. Don't like the straight edge. And I think what's annoying me with that one was it's the same size as that. And I put a bit of arty maze in there. Yeah, I like that. And put a pretty... Yes, this is going to work. Put that there. Then I had this. I need to change my book page. It's sticking. Put that there. Okay, and then we do need a little bit of different texture. Stick that there. So I'm just going to run some of this glue down there because that will stick it. So you just don't throw anything out. Love that. That could even be left like that, really. I thought the butterfly, but maybe I think I quite like the flower because you can see more of what's behind. Sometimes these little strips of things are my favourite things to have on hand, and you don't always have many like that with a little bit of lace, and I just threw it in the coffee. Have another sip of coffee. Speaking of coffee. Laurie made it look so easy. It's really not that easy. You have to think about it. You really do. It's just not as easy as it looks. I'm not finding it that easy. I just keep pulling out the same old scraps, don't I? Just trying to see if there's something else. Well, that's a nice bit. Well, that's a nice big bit of coffee dyed scrap. These are all good for hinging pages. Do another long one. So this is just a fairly plain piece of coffee dyed paper, so I'm not too concerned about using that. Put that there maybe. Tore it. Like that. Well, let's just glue this. Put that there. I did not want to put that in the center, and then I don't know where I put all of these. I'm sure I had more of those already all printed. I'm going to put a bird on this one, but I am going to have a bit of sort of netting sort of stuff poking out from somewhere. Or fabric, or lace. So I've been out, these are a die cut. I can't remember whose die cut they are. I'd have to go and get it. This is very old lace, and I think I might just put some, I can even do it with this glue, because this glue does do a good job of sticking it down. I don't want it all neat, I just want it to be very random. Quite like that bird. What else do I have? I like that bird. One of these. What else do I have here? Oh, that butterfly would be pretty. That would be keeping it very soft, or something like that. That's too big. I don't want to go that big. Now one of these birds, I think the first bird I'll do, and there. Okay, I'll just put glue on half of it. There we go. And I think there will be some stitching done on these. I'm about to fall off my chair. It's not very clever, is it? Okay, so that's that. Well, why don't we try and use this piece? We need to use all these little bits up. And this is quite strong. And there's also this lovely piece that I could tear the edges off. I think this was a My Porch Prince something. There we go. Put that there. This is going to be a little one. Maybe I'll just tear that down there. Oh, that's upside down. I think I like that, so do this first. I'm making sure it's not sort of level with the edges, kind of a bit off. Put that there, because I don't want it to all be, you know, the same. I probably didn't need to put all that glue on there. I've got glue down there now. It'll dry. And I sort of covered up that one, but you know, it's my base, so that's okay. And I need something. Maybe like that. Or maybe little shabby dabby doodah. Yes, little shabby dabby doodah. Very pale and pretty butterfly. That's that one. So what have we done so far? So there's this one. I absolutely love that one. It's all beigey and yummy. And then I've got, I like that one too. This one here. Love that one. This one. Oh, done quite a few. That was the first one, and then I love that one as well. Love that. Great. Okay, we'll do one more. I pulled out all my kits, but I haven't used them. What about if I do for this one? This is beautiful. This is coffee dyed or tea dyed. I can't remember which, but this is a hemp. It's not a heavy hemp, but it is a hemp. All the same, and I just love it. I might even, do I want it that long? A sip of coffee while I think about it. Oh, I never used this. This is beautiful. Love that. Maybe I'll just put that there. Got these pretty things. Now, who were these from? I can't remember. I want to say, or it's Shabby Dabby Doodah, or it's My Porch Prince. Now, I do not do perfect fussy cutting by any means. I go way too fast for that. I just want to get it done, especially for the purposes of the video. And you don't need to sit here and watch me do this. My goodness, do you need to have a lot of stuff ready when you're decorating a journal. That's so pretty. I need something else, maybe a little piece of this. Look at that one. I've torn that, but that's not long enough. I need this one. But I don't want to lose all of my beautiful hemp. Yep, that's it. So I'm just going to get a whole lot of glue onto the back of this on one side. Okay, put that there. And it does not have to be exactly centered. Things that are slightly off-centered are always nice, I think. And then I had that. So I'll just get some glue on there. And I am then going to do some stitching. It's just going to go slightly there. And that will go down the side of a page. And I think I would stick it right down. But even go that way. That side's stronger, so then I wouldn't have to stick it right down. I could just stick the flimsy bit down, or I could even tuck it over the page there. Yeah, maybe I would do that and stitch it down so it's a tuck. Yeah, good idea. So I love that. So we'll let that one dry, and I think that will be it. Just so you know what stitching I'm going to do, I'm actually just going to zigzag down the center of each one. That's all I'm going to do, or the center, or for example here where those ruffles are, I'm going to stitch down there. So that one just down the side, that one just down there. This one, let me see, yep, I'll probably stitch just there, just off center. This one I would just stitch down here. This one down the ruffle. This one I'll just stitch down there, and then this one right down there. Yep, that's how they're going to be stitched. So I hope you enjoyed that. So this inspiration, as I said, comes from Lorry Girl on the Ridge, and I will link the video that I watched to see these. Well, mine are slightly different, but the idea, the basis of it came from her. So I hope everybody is well, and I will see you soon. Bye.